Good afternoon, Ghana. It's 12 o'clock. Time to reach for mobile water. Mobile water, unique in every way.
It's one day to the Joy FM family party in the park. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to the Midday News. The Midday News is live on Joy 99.7 and hits 103.9 FM here in Accra. We are on Love 99.5 FM in Kumasi, MyJoyOnline.com, and affiliates in all 16 regions of Ghana, including Kakeli FM Ho, Bishara Radio Tamale, KTU Radio Koforidua, Oil City Radio Takrade, and Castle FM Cape Coast. Live on X Spaces, Facebook, and YouTube. The Midday News is supported by Petrosol Platinum Energy, energizing dreams. Coming up, hundreds of travelers remain stranded at several bus terminals in Accra due to shortage of vehicles as they attempt to reunite with their families for Christmas celebrations. Plus, as Ghana joins the rest of the world to mark the birth of Jesus Christ, we bring you updates on how the festive season is being commemorated across the country with church services, concerts, and community events. And today, in Fact Check, we verify foreign reserve claims made by CEO of Good Board Sami Jemfi in his response to media reports that dragged his institution into the $214 million loss recorded under the Bank of Ghana's Gold for Reserves program. Also coming up, the Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Corporation, GADEC, denies claims that the government plans to award bauxite concessions in Yenahin to businessman Ibrahim Mahama, describing the publication as false. And later in the bulletin, with just hours to go, final preparations intensify at Railway Park as Kumasi gears up for Boise Betes Love FM night with the stars featuring Ghana's top music icons.
As you can see, the chairs are ready, stage is almost set, tickets are fast selling, security, like all stakeholders involved are ready and poised for tomorrow's.
Let's settle for the details now. My name is Maxwell Agbagba. Now, hundreds of commuters remain stranded at various bus terminals in Accra due to a shortage of vehicles to convey them to their hometowns and various destinations as Ghana joins the rest of the world to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. Checks by Joy News in the capital revealed empty streets with the heavy congestion that characterized prior to Christmas Day celebration noticeably absent. However, the situation at major bus terminals tells a different story as many travelers wait endlessly for unavailable vehicles. My colleague Fatau Bayaga has been monitoring the situation in the capital and now joins us via the telephone lines. Fatau, where are you and what can you report?
Maxwell, I'm right at the SDC station, and I would say that the Christmas celebration is quite glaring here. And for many of the passengers who, want to go and celebrate the Christmas with their families here, say that it's been quite a very difficult situation for them because they got here. In fact, I spoke with a lady who said she got here around 5 a.m., but till now, she's unable to get a bus to, travel to Kumasi. And in fact, she was very agitated. Not just her alone, other passengers, in fact, expressed frustration that they came here as early as, 5, 6 a.m., and the situation still, remains the same. They are unable to get vehicles to travel down to the Ashanti region. And this is not just peculiar to this station. It's been quite, it's widespread because I went to other stations like the New Plant station where there were some passengers who, in fact, were also quite concerned about this particular situation. But here at the STC station, the managers have been explaining that the vehicles around are not, mainly. So for that reason, the huge numbers that come in, they are unable to clear all of them. And because of the Christmas celebration, over the last few days, they've been transporting so many people to the Ashanti region and other parts of the country. But the numbers keep, increasing day after day, and that's really making the situation very difficult for them. And in fact, some of them said that, there's a need to, get more buses on the road so that it would help to address some of these issues when they pop up.
Okay. So, Fatah, what really is creating the challenge? Is it the unavailability of vehicles, or the drivers are also celebrating Christmas with their families?
Interestingly, speaking with the management of STC, so they say that one part is the fact that the buses available are just few, right? So they do not have enough buses on the roads to be able to clear the huge numbers. And Christmas mostly comes with so many, people wanting to travel to their hometowns and all of that. And the buses available are really few, and that's the reason why they are unable to clear all of these numbers. In fact, they say that they have many of their buses in the Ashanti region, so they are even waiting for those buses to return to Accra in order for them to clear these huge numbers.
Thank you, Fatah Bayaga. Meanwhile, in Kumasi, Christmas is knocking loudly, and at Kejetaya Market, it needs no invitation. From rice and tomatoes to dresses and decorations, the market is better than it seems. But behind the color and excitement lies a story of mixed fortunes. While some traders are optimistic about the Christmas sales boom, others say business has been slower than expected. Yimano Bright Kweku reports.
In Ghana, we know Santa Claus, or we know Bise, Bronya Swan, Yebere, and our mama go take us to town.
A very busy day at the Central Business District. People are rushing to the market for their last shopping activities for the Christmas holidays. From growth, shops at the market square are choked with dozens of patrons pushing through to get every item on their bucket list. While the market is heavy on paint, a mixed picture of business sales. Some traders claim business is thriving, while others bank their hopes on last-minute boom in sales. Standing close to her mini store set up along the shoulders of the road at the heart of the market is Joyce Ejapoma. She is into the sale of rice, tinned tomatoes, and cooking oil.
This year, the sale of rice and oil is really encouraging. The prices are really affordable.
1.2 more.
Sekina, another vendor, confirms a market boom.
This year, people are groceries.
With the city's recent stability offering some relief, traders of everyday commodities are optimistic, but those relying on seasonal goods are bracing for a tougher festive season. Just across the road, Yakoto calls out for potential customers. Market hasn't been good as she and other vendors who are into the Christmassy decorations laments sluggish sales.
The market is okay, but it's not really booming.
Sales are not encouraging as last year was.
The city is witnessing unprecedented traffic. Roads are blocked with heavy vehicular congestion. It is expected that commercial drivers would make booming sales on such busy days, but it is rather a painful story of fuel drain. Because of the traffic jam, the buses aren't able to come around to pick up the passengers. There was a lot of traffic. I left here at 4 p.m. yesterday, got to New Edibiasi at 10 p.m. The buses also overheat during the jam. The contrast highlights a broader consumer trend. Households are focusing on securing affordable food for the holiday meals while curbing discretionary spending. Drivers are braving through the heavy traffic to cash in on the congested market. But one thing is for sure, people are relishing the festive season as the economic burden and inflationary pressures ease.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas,
For Joy Business, my name is Emmanuel Bratkweku.
So let's now take a drive to other parts of the region to see how the day is being marked. Joining me live from the Western region is our correspondent, Natalia Kwanzaa. In Natalia, the Western region is often described as a hotspot for Christmas celebrations. What is happening there today?
Yes, Maxwell, you are just right. The Western region is where Christmas is in the whole of Ghana. This morning you should see our streets covered with coats of many colors from the various masquerade group, which we call the Anchors, all of them cheering up to come to the crescendo, which is at Amanfo here in the Western region. So the various group, you can see them, they are dressing up with their brass band, all preparing. Most of the street is busy. You can hardly see anyone, just loitering around. People are just moving towards the central business district, Amanfo, to, have this carnival started.
Thank you, Natalia Kwanzaa. From the Western region, we move to the Volta region, where our correspondent Ivy Setoji is standing by. Ivy, how are Christmas celebrations unfolding in the Volta region?
Yeah, good afternoon. So in the Volta region, most people went to church. You see the town very colorful. People have decorated their homes, celebrating the Christmas. I just came back from church with my family. You see a lot of families coming from other regions, other towns to celebrate the Christmas with their families. So from now, a lot of people are also in the market trying to buy foodstuffs and other things to celebrate the Christmas. So in the whole capital, the whole city, that's the city, a lot of things are happening there. Children festivals, children program ongoing, where families are gathered to have a fun-filled Christmas this year.
Thank you very much, Ivy Setoji. Now, across the country, Christmas is being marked with church services, concerts, and various community activities. Several churches organized special programs, while musicians staged concerts to usher in the festive season. One such event was Gold, Frankincense, and Myrrh, organized by the International Central Gospel Church, ICGC, aimed at raising support for children at the cancer unit of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. The founder of ICGC, Pastor Mensa Otabol, urged citizens to complement government efforts, stressing that national development is a shared responsibility.
One of the challenges we have in this country is we expect government to do everything. We think everything is government, but government is the people. Government is the citizens. It's when citizens stand up and say, we are responsible and we want to do something about what goes on in our country, and we don't want to wait for government to solve our problems. If we see a problem, we do the best to fix it as citizens of this country, and this is part of the responsibility not only of us as Christians, but also as citizens. And may your Christmas be nice. I hope you eat well tomorrow.
Meanwhile, the presiding Archbishop of the Action Chapel International, Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams, is urging Christians to show gratitude this Christmas. Speaking during a Christmas Day service, he expressed concern over the lack of appreciation from some individuals he has helped over the years.
I'm telling you, church people, people in politics, people in business, name it. I was telling them, I said, one of my greatest regrets in life has to do with people I open doors for, help them, and have become huge and big today that they never remember that once upon a time God used me to make it possible for them to be where they are. They don't want to publicly acknowledge it. Some of them secretly they will, but they don't want anybody to know. And if I dare say that, oh, this guy once upon a time I help him or I give him a car, they will curse me. Why are you telling people? Why are you boasting? So I don't say anything. I keep it quiet to myself because I don't want anybody to curse me. Ingratitude towards man is ingratitude towards God.
You heard Archbishop Duncan Williams. Now to Christmas entertainment. Ghanaian musician Stonebwoy held his annual Beam concert on Christmas Eve, drawing thousands of fans to the Accra Sports Stadium. Listen to highlights.
You are here, then you are ready. So come, Accra, ladies and gentlemen, if you can wait to Stonebwoy, somebody say,
We are enjoying the show, and he's the godfather. Like, he's giving us. He didn't come on time, but then we are actually partying. Full enjoyment. Those who didn't come, they are missing a lot.
I've been supporting Stonebwoy, for day one. From the time of Nkulenu, we've been supporting Stonebwoy for now. It's not now, we love him.
To everybody that has put in so much work for this particular occasion to be a success all the time. It's not easy to put things like this together, so I'm just grateful to be a part of this amazing situation,
So we had highlights from the Beam Festival organized by Stonebwoy yesterday. Now, President Mahama in his Christmas message to Ghanaians reflected on his first Christmas since returning to office, expressing deep gratitude for the trust Ghanaians have placed in his leadership. At the core of the message was his government's resetting Ghana agenda. The president outlined the urgent need to address the nation's economic challenges and create opportunities for all citizens, ensuring that every Ghanaian has a stake in the country's future. He stressed that rebuilding the economy will require collective effort and that Ghanaians must unite in the common cause of national development. The president further emphasized in his Facebook message that his administration is committed to completing stalled infrastructure projects that were left unfinished by the previous government. Let's do some fact-checking now as we place the spotlight on claims made by CEO of Gold Board Sammy Jamefi in a statement released yesterday to clarify the profitability position of the Gold Board after an IMF assessment had indicated that trading losses and off-taker fees from the Gold Board had plunged the central bank's Gold for Reserve program into a $240 million debt. Head of Research here at Joy News, Isaac Ofieje, joins us via phone with details. Isaac, first, walk us through the exact claim.
Well, so, Max, yesterday, the CEO of Gold Board, Sammy Jamefi, put out a media release that sought to, clarify Gold Board's profitability situation in 2025. And he released a 10-pointer, media release, if you want to put it that way. And point 7 is our focus, where we've analyzed all the points he raised, and our focus actually on point 7, where he made a claim that if you look at Ghana's international reserve or foreign reserve, that has increased from $9 billion in 2016 to $12 billion in 2025. So that was a claim he made in point 7 of that media release that he put out yesterday.
So what's the verdict?
Well, so this is a two-sided claim. So we look at it from two angles. We first start with the 12 billion, international reserves in 2025. For that, available data shows that, as of, October this year, Ghana's reserves stood around $11.8 billion. We cannot confirm if it is about 12 billion, but if you look at the growth path this year in terms of the reserve accumulation, it is likely that Ghana could end 2025 with about 12 billion in international reserve. The other aspect of the claim, which after verification or after verifying, we saw something wrong, was the 9 billion reserve in 2016. After using BOG data from its own BOG annual report in 2016 and the summary data of July 2017, we found out that that 9 billion claim of reserve in 2019 is completely false. According to the BOG data, the reserve of the country stood around $4.9 billion US, and that is about 4.1 billion short of the 9 billion some agency quoted yesterday, Mark.
Thank you, Isaac Kofi AJ, and is our head of research here at Joy News. You're listening to the Midday News. It's time for a short break. We return with more on Party in the Park and Love FM Night with the Stars.
Ready to feel the rhythm. Get ready to relive the glory of the 90s. These are the classics. The decade that changed music is back. Joy FM 90s Jam is back. On Friday, 2nd January 2026, at Pleasant Gardens, Joe will rock your best 90s gear from ball game, Carl Canine, cross collars, FUBU, and many more. And let's hit the dance floor on the first official Jam of 2026. From the 90s hip-hop, R&B, hip life to high life, we shall drop your favorites. We shall drop the anthems. One night, one stage, one unforgettable vibe. Joy FM 90 Jam, Pleasant Garden, 2nd January 2026. Tickets are on sale now. Dial *725 *3404 hash to get yours. The Joy FM 90 Jam 2026 is powered by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, Ayuda app, Ghana's #1 services app, Agbagba Services Vibri. Live on 2 feminine watch. Stay fresh to impress. Day by day men, strong and refined. The skincare you deserve. Dream, Walla Natural Mineral Water, a taste of life. It's the Joy FM Family Party in the Park 2025. On 26th December, we're taking over the Aburi Botanical Gardens from 9 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. for a full day of non-stop vibe.
Bring the kids. Bring everyone who still owes you Christmas chicken, because we have everything lined up. Family cooking contests, sack races, dance battles, treasure hunts, and a list of wild, wholesome fun that will have your family screaming.
And if you get hungry, the Ghana Food Village is ready to serve flavor in every bite, while the Daddy's Corner brings you authentic high life and Jama magic with the legendary Kwanpa Band. Felix cannot dance. Ghana's finest DJs spinning hit after hit with the one and only Kwabna Kwabna and the boys Dope Nation. Plus, lots of other great performers turning the stage into musical flames.
Joy FM Family Party in the Park, 26th December at the Brave Botanical Gardens. Come, let's make memories that last a lifetime.
Get your tickets from the front desk of Joy FM for only 300 Ghana cedis for a family of 6. Or dial *725 *3404 hash. The Joy FM Family Party in the Park is powered by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and sponsored by Gino, Truly Cares. Frytol, you deserve a life of goodness. Jama Detergent Powder, your partner for clean clothes. M-Ticket, travel smart, travel seamlessly. And Numansa Beach Resort, Elmina, where Accra comes to breathe. Doormaster, the best indoors. Ayuda, Ghana's #1 services app. Agbagba Services Vibri. And Koa Natural Juice, a 100% cocoa fruit juice.
Welcome back from the break. You're listening to the Joy Midday News, and let's turn attention to some other stories now. The Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Corporation, GIDEC, has denied claims that the government plans to award bauxite concessions in Yinehing to businessman Ibrahim Mahama, describing the publication as false. In a statement issued on Monday, GIDEC said it had taken note of the report but stressed that no such plan exists. My colleague Jema Apia joins me in the studio with more. Gemma.
So, Maxwell, the statement explained that under the vision of President Mahama to reposition Ghana to fully benefit from its natural resources, executive approval was granted for GIDEC to hold leases all over the country, over all known bauxite reserves in the country. GIDEC says that this move was intended to give the corporation a strong footing to carry out its mandate and to attract the right investments and partnerships for the sector. It continued to say say that under the government's new policy framework, bauxite concessions will remain under JADEC's control.
Thank you very much, Gemma Appiah. Chairman of the Constitution Review Committee, Professor H. Kwesi Prempeh, has defended his committee's proposal to limit electioneering campaign to a definite 120-day period. Some critics have described the proposal as not feasible, but speaking in an exclusive interview with Joy News Kweku Asante, Professor Prempeh said the proposal is workable and has been implemented in several African countries.
Different are we? In other Africa, you go to look, we were in Senegal before their last election with my team from Wademos and CDD, and we went there to help our civil society colleagues. At the time, there was the understanding this was the election that was moved.
Yes.
So when we got there, one thing was clearly noticeable. No billboards, you would see no posters, nothing. And my people were like, why isn't the elections coming about in a month or so? The election season had not opened. So you couldn't mount billboards. You could do, as a party, you could always do your things, in-house things to prepare for an election. But outdoor events like rallies, putting posters, doing all those things, jingles and those things, those can be easily regulated, right? So if we say that the season, it doesn't mean that we are handicapping. We're saying that you cannot be doing your things as a party to get yourself organized. And we have to, we shouldn't really, I think the pushback against an idea should also look at it as we are part of a global community. This, you say an idea, it won't work. But then how is it working in Sierra Leone?
You had Professor H. Kwesi Prempeh. The full interview airs on the Joy News channel at 4 p.m. Now, with just a few hours to go, today at 7 p.m., preparations for the biggest musical concert in Kumasi, the Obuasi Bitters Love FM Night with the Stars, are shaping up in earnest at the evergreen and spacious Rattray Park. Kumasi is ready for yet another unforgettable night with some of Ghana's greatest music acts. The Christmas Day event will feature electrifying performances from Kojo Entry, Ufori Amponsa, Kwabna Kofi Kinata Kidi, Jackie, among others. Irabna Kwe was at the Rattray Park and reports all is set for the all-night fun party for revelers.
Preparations here at the Rattray Park in Kumasi are nearly complete as the venue is set for Obuasi Bitters Love FM Night with the Stars. The stage is set, the chairs have been arranged, security arrangements are in place, and final touches are being made. Let's speak to some of the organizers to find out how ready they are and what patrons should expect tomorrow. Alex, so far, how ready are you for your patrons?
Oh, I would say so far so good. We are about 85% ready. As you can see, the chairs are ready, stage is almost set. Tickets are fast selling. Security, like all stakeholders involved, are ready and poised for tomorrow. I would say to all patrons coming that you are assured of high security.
So 7 p.m. today at the Rattray Park. Can't wait to see you there. But with just one day to the highly anticipated Joy Family Party in the park, excitement is steadily building among patrons and music lovers. One of the highlights of this year's event will be the live performances by Kwampa Band, Dope Nation, and Kwabena. Lexus Bill has been talking about what will expect at the Bree Botanical Gardens tomorrow afternoon.
Some people were telling me, oh, well, we want to cook for the family before we come. Yeah, that's okay. But if you don't have the time to make the family's food for the day, you could come with the whole family. For the whole Ghanaian village. Food village. I know you love your food.
Of course.
Yeah, we're in the same WhatsApp. We love our food,
Right.
So all sorts of Ghanaian, mouth-watering Ghanaian dishes from the Banku. What's your favorite, though?
Banku.
Banku
and kokonte.
With some, okro, some kokonte, face the wall, some fufu, whatever. All the dishes are papransa and whatnot. It's a special Ghanaian village where you can find some very good Ghanaian food as well for everybody. So if you don't bring your own food, that's okay as well. We encourage you to bring your food as well if you can. And prepare for the whole family. And then the kids are going to have the bouncy castles, the face painting, we have the games, the dancing, the musical chairs, the lime and spoon, the sack race and all. I think you should take part in that one,
Definitely, I will.
Absolutely.
I take up the challenge.
And we have Kwampa coming as well. So
Yes, we have Kwampa coming. Here's a preview of what to expect when Kwabna Dope Nation and the Kwampa Band mount the stage at the family party in the park.
Show me your boy. What's your boy? Any money boy.
Yeah, can't wait to see you tomorrow at the Joy FM family party in the park. And that's how we end the news at 12 here on Joy 99.7 FM. My name is Maxwell Agbagba. Up next is Living Word with Pastor Mensa Otabel.